Who knows? Maybe the next nightmare I narrate will be from your very own street. And if you are listening alone, subscribe to next time she listens to you. There will be a story with your name on it. Share this. Why endure the terror alone? Make your friends a part of this game. Part 1. The Mansion of the Bound, Tharkana Village. The dead night of the desert. Desert nights are usually cold, but in Tharkana Village, they were alive. Even when the air was dead still, the rhythmic clink-clink of glass bangles echoed through the dunes. In the heart of the village sat a dried-up stepwell, Baori, and beside it stood the mansion of Rai Sahib. Its walls were white, peeling away like layers of burnt skin. Its door was always half open, like a mouth waiting to swallow the next soul. There was a curse. Every newlywed couple had to spend their first night in the mansion. In 2007, the Sarpanch's son followed this tradition. By morning, only the bride returned. Her sari was torn, her mind gone, and her eyes held a void of pure death. She whispered a single phrase. The black woman came to play. From that day, marriages ceased, births ended, and the village turned into a graveyard of the living. Sia's research. In 2023, a research scholar named Sia arrived from Delhi. She ignored the warnings of the elder, Donkey Bai. Armed with a camera, she entered the mansion at night. The doors slammed shut. A swing moved on its own. On the wall, written in red, "This time I will play with you." A woman in a black sari appeared. She had no eyes, only deep, smoking pits. She forced black bangles onto Sia's wrists. The next day, the village found only Sia's camera. The last recording was her voice slowly warping into a heavy, ancient growl. The revelation of Mohini. As the village fell into madness, women drawing blood-red circles on walls and children humming funeral tunes, the truth came out. An old servant, Jagannath, revealed that Rai Sahib hadn't just died. He had buried his mistress, Mohini, alive. She was a tantric who knew the secrets of the soul. Shia returned, but she was no longer human. She led a group into the playroom in the basement. The walls were lined with human bone bangles. Shia offered herself as a vessel to end the game, but the spirit of Mohini hissed, asterisk. The game never ends. It only finds new players. Mohini's name was finally spoken aloud, breaking her anonymity, but not her power. Sia took her place as the host, her forehead marked not with vermilion, but with black ash. Part 2. The Ash-Smeared Deity, Varanasi. The Hidden Ghat. While Tharkana was bound by the mansion, the infection spread to the holy city of Varanasi. Anshuman, a Delhi YouTuber, arrived to film the tradition of moksha. A taxi driver warned him about a hidden ghat behind Neem Gali. Do not go at night. The deity sits there. Anshuman went anyway. His camera caught a pyre burning without a body. In front of it sat a man covered entirely in human ash, motionless, breathless. A voice recorded on his mic, asterisk. What burns here does not perish. You came to watch. Now the watching begins within you. The internal fire. Anshuman fled, but the deity followed. In his hotel room, a twig burned with ash-written words, "Your pyre will not burn here, it will burn inside you." He began to cough up gray smoke. Every time he closed his eyes, he saw the ash-smeared man. He met an old man in the street who told him, "Once he sees you, he never leaves." And Schumann found a child at the ghat holding a burning stick. The child's eyes were the same pits of smoke Sia had encountered in the desert. The child whispered, "The deity says it is your turn to burn." Part 3. The conclusion. The game merges. And Schumann stood before his hotel mirror, his hand marked with a charred, bangle-shaped burn. His reflection began to change. He didn't see himself. He saw the courtyard of Tharkana. He saw Sia sitting by the well, staring at him through the mirror. She raised her hand, showing her black bangles. "The game has reached Varanasi," on Schumann. Her voice echoed in his room. The black woman of the desert and the ash deity of the Ghats were two sides of the same coin, ancient energies that fed on the curious. And Schumann's breath was now nothing but soot. He walked back toward the hidden Ghat, his eyes turning black, his skin turning to ash. In Tharkana, a new name appeared in the game circle in the village square, and Schumann. The village is quiet now, but the silence is heavy. If you hear the clink of bangles in a place where there is no wind, or if you smell the scent of a funeral pyre in a closed room,